The Almighty Vice Lord Nation is the oldest gang in Chicago and the second largest in Illinois. According to various estimates, it includes 30 to 35,000 active fighters. The abbreviated name of the gang is AVLN. It was founded in Chicago in 1958. At that time it was called Vice Lords. The main type of criminal activity of the AVLN was extortion, theft, robbery, and robbery. The history of the most violent gang in Illinois begins with the 14th Street Clover Sports Club. The founder of the AVLN is Edward Pepela Perry. The first leader of the gang is Alfonso Alfred. A gang was formed from young people who inhabited the poorest area of Chicago, Lodale. It was from 16th Street in Lodale that the AVLN began its criminal activities. Very quickly, its participants won the fame of ruthless and reckless killers. The leadership of the gang at one time tried to improve its image in society. In 1964, to do this, they even changed the name of their criminal community to the Conservative Vice Lords. Then they decided to reconsider the future development of their group and engage in social activities in favor of their ethnic community. In 1967, the leaders of the gang began to do public service. For example, they created recreation areas for children with the approval of the municipal authorities. In 1968, they went to Washington, where they were able to receive grants to improve the lives of their fellow tribesmen. This money was used to open legal businesses, social clubs, and other public programs. In 1969, all this began to crumble. They stopped paying grants to the gang at the end of the 70th year. This led to the curtailment of social programs and the closure of youth clubs. The reason for the termination of payments was the investigation of the authorities, during which it was found out that the gang did not stop all this time to engage in its criminal activities. Since 1971, the group has ceased to hide its criminal face. During this year, the Vice Lords split into factions. Each of them had its own separate leader. One of the legendary leaders of the AVLN was Willie Lloyd, a longtime drug addict. He overcame his addiction after surviving several arrests. 3 times he was assassinated. They became the cause of the paralysis of the neck and lower limbs of the body that happened to him. He died in 2005 at the age of 64. The AVLN is now in close alliance with the Bloods gang. In the 80s, the group adopted the Islamic ideology. Its headquarters is located in Chicago near Pulaski and 16th Street and is called the Holy City. The gang's brand is a bunny in a bow tie, which is the Playboy logo. As their emblem, the Vice Lords adopted a 5-pointed star, the rays of which symbolize love, truth, peace, freedom and justice. The symbols of the gang are the Eye of Allah, the diamond, the circle of fire and the number 7.